Alright, so let's throw on our gear. Right, there it is. Alright, we're gonna sell the gems to the Garuda lady. Make a buttload of money. And then go back. Here she is. Alright. Topazes? Yeah, I got those. Oh, I get it. Sweet. I know I don't have another 10. Right? Yeah. See, this is why making money in master mode isn't hard. Like, it's almost like they put her in there just for that reason. Damn, how many do I have? What? I have fucking 10 rupees, dude. Well, she hasn't asked about. Oh. Dude, the battery life on this Pro controller is insane. Like, it'll go... I mean, it'll go, like, 3 of my days without needing to charge. Which is crazy. Dude, will you just... off sapphires? No. I don't have rupees. These sapphires. God. Maybe if I leave... and then come back? Maybe. Maybe. Woof. She should be right over here. Where is she? Dude, she will not get off of the 10 the 10 rubies. Switch to sapphires. Why won't you switch to sapphires? You fucking jerk. I sold you like 40 fucking rubies. Eh, whatever. We got like 30 grand. Which quests is that? I forget. I think the horse riding quest against the one guy is in Tears. The pain in the ass one, I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, I got it. Look at them guts. Alright, was that all of them? That was.
Wow!
Actually. How much will we buy these for? Crazy. Alright, where's that old bird at? Where you at, lady? So is that the only one here? I guess so. So let's work our way. Hold on, how are we looking on? Hey, what's up, Stinky Cheese? How's it going? What's up, Chloe? You do the unthinkable. You threw your full box of outdated electrical cables. Oh yeah, I did that. I did that a few months back too. I had a box with just like all sorts of crap in it, and like, I mean, there were some old HDMI's in there, but I'm pretty sure they were fragged. It pained you to do it, but yeah, but like, you gotta, like, here's the question you gotta ask yourself though, is like, how long has that box sat unused? For how many years? You know, when you're not gonna suddenly need it if you haven't needed it for the last few years. You're probably just gonna go buy a new cord because all of them are outdated anyways. It's not important to Stop being logical, you jerk. Excuse me. You know, ditch that for that. Honestly, I don't even need that. Dude, it's too bad none of the vehicles in tiers ever get as fast as the bike. And I wish we could have kept the bike. That would have been cool. You also spent like 20 minutes on the golf course near Akala, near the Lionel. Oh, yeah. I know that. The uphill one. Yeah, that one's a pain in the ass. Yeah, F that one, dude. Okay, I'll just do that. Okay. Is there Hinox near me? I'll deal with him later. You know what? Let's go north. And grab, there's some to grab up here. Boop. Okay. Is it below? There it is. Okay. We're getting there. Son of a bitch. There we go. Yuck, yick. Alright, oops. Damn.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Okay. There's one here. So is the missing rock over here? No. Okay. Is it over here? It's probably up there. Seriously? Hmm. Let's see. There it is. Ugh. Okay, let's do this. That way we can jump down into the lake, grab that. There's two of them down there. Questions. Where? Well, great. Hey, Knuckles. I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Just trying to figure out where the this thing is that I need. Did it send it back? Wait, where'd it go? Hello? Where did that just go? What? You doing good? Good. That's good to hear, dude. Mm-hmm. So where's Stacks at? It's 1 in the morning. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, there's that. Now where do I put it? Can't see shit right now. What? Where? What the hell? Where are the other... Where's the other shit? Oh, I'm too far. So it's somewhere here? What? Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, there's a structure that's blending in somewhere. Weird. Is it over there? Where is it? It's over there somewhere. There. Dude, that's diabolical. Look at that. Now you see it? No, you don't. You've been streaming almost a month. What's going on? Oh, we're 100%ing. We're 100%ing Breath of the Wild. Did you make a new account? Because this account's like less than 2 weeks old. Yeah, you had to? What was your old account? Yeah, welcome in, man. Oh! Hi.
Say something?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Do you feel bonita?
I'm sorry you had to make a new account, Moskowitz. What happened?
That's another idea that I forgot about for static.
I've seen people request emotional support. Hudson.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I'll give guys. Give me more emote ideas for Zilly. Zilly's on a roll. Zilly made a level 11 plus hype train emote. Oh yeah, we need a Miri emote. Pizza? Why do we need a pizza emote? Tim throwing a walnut. Pigtail Tim emote? That's what Zilly just showed me, actually. It's me and pigtails. Oh, man. Actually, that'll work out real well right there. So let's do that. We're gonna swing the Korok golf emote. I mean, that's pretty much what... That's pretty much what that is. Ooh, a walnut emote would be funny. Just a walnut. So if somebody comes in and starts saying stupid stuff, we just start spamming walnuts, and then they're like, what the fuck? I don't even... What are you even doing? Just no context whatsoever. Just walnuts. Broke old phone, couldn't log back in. Oh, that sucks. Has to? Dancing has to? Ooh. Yeah, I called out the... I told Zilly the emotional support Hudson. They were like, oh, yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully he's got good news for us with the furnace, man. Like, I'm hoping it was just the board that needed to be replaced. And that nothing else got damaged from the water. Fingers crossed. Alright. Hey, Moskowitz, thank you for the refollow, dude. What about a Navi emote? Eh. Not the biggest fan of Navi. Should we make a cookie emote? I mean, we do already have the Ravio selfie emote. Because you guys really like it when the one montage be right back thing comes up and I say the line, you want a fucking cookie. A slutty knee. You know what? I am gonna ask them to make that just to see what they come up with. A Chef Tim emote? That'd be cool. Alright, we're gonna ride down. Beautiful.
Revive.
No, we're out of
Scale is
juice.
now ready.
Where do you think you're going? Okay. Shit. Yahaha. Yeah, because the subathon's unlocked like a shitload of emotes. What did I say we have? We officially have... We officially have 18 open standard emotes, so we now have up to 39 of those. We have up to 39 animated emotes, and we're using 25. Holy shit. We also have 2 bonus animated emotes. We have 4 more standard tier 2 emotes to do, plus 5 tier 2 emotes, and then 4 standard tier 3 emotes, and 5 animated tier 3 emotes, which is crazy. Oh shit, we have to come up with a 75k bit and a 100-bit emote. Who is the 100-bit? Who is the 100k bit emote? Holy shit. What? Who? Wait, what? Somebody has 100k bits that they've given? Holy shit. That's crazy. Add custom cheer modes to reflect the unique style of your community. Ooh. We can make the custom... Oh, we can... You know how, like... Okay, that's cool. So you know how, like, when you use, like, a bit, it's like a diamond... Or it's like a four-corner kind of, like, symbol, and then they get more elaborate. You can make unique things for that. Oh, that's dope. So there's two people that have the 75k and there's somebody with the 100k. That's crazy. We definitely gotta get something for that. Gotta check to see if Zilly sent them to me yet. The no spray bottle is hilarious. I'm thinking about switching the no spray bottle from a bit emote to a standard emote, so everybody, like, just like a standard, as long as you follow the channel you get access to it, just because I really like that emote and I think everybody should have access to it. So, like, there isn't one for the 75k or there's two people that did 75 and then there's one that's got 100. All right. Which is crazy to think about. There's the one. Yeah, just things that I've been mulling over while subathoning, because like I said, at the end of the day, after, 12 hours of this, I am exhausted. And the last thing I want to do is anything. Down day? Is he up here? No. It's not him. There's one right here. Unless it's tucked up. Yep. Okay, and then... Yeah, get out of here. Where's... the tree? No, don't jump off the tree, you idiot. Go up the tree. So I'm thinking later tonight when the inevitable happens and I'm like, burnt out on hunting for these little assholes. I'm thinking we play some Mario Kart. So I'm putting that bug out there now. So that you guys are ready for it later. You feel me? Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking like around like 7:30, 8ish. Right? Let me see. Or like maybe yeah, like maybe like between 6:30 and 7:30 ish. Yeah. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. That's close. All right, real quick, let's come up here.
I'll start with the emotes. I'll start with the walnut, the cookie, Miri, Chef Tim, slutty knees, and the gold.
Yeah, more so I brought up the bit ones because it's like, ooh, I want to mull over that and think of something really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Green, blue, red, silver. Thank you, cat.
Yeah, 1, 5, 20, 50, 100, and 300. So yeah.
Excellent. All right.
Oh, you're good, Zenova.
Thank you, guys.
Multi-stream leaves you behind? Ooh, that sucks.
But yeah, I really enjoy how the emotional support Hudson came out.
Oh yeah. If you want to send them to me, I'll start uploading them.
I don't want to interrupt your stream.
Oh, you won't because I already have the page up.
Oh, nice.
So all I'd have to do is click over on Discord where I have you up already, download it, and then click on the other one. I could upload these things in like 30 seconds.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I just sent those two to you.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then,
Oh, you don't get paid till tomorrow and your Prime isn't until later? Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh.
For some reason that'll work for you? What's the point of buying a Switch 2 when you can do the same things on the Switch 1, play the same games? Well, that's my only complaint with the Switch 2 right now, is that there aren't enough Switch 2 specific games, but I mean, the console just launched. Like, every console on launch has a limited supply of games, so like... No, I'm not doing glitches. And the Switch 2 games that are out there are amazing. And as more come out, there's going to be more to play. And they play better. And they are way better than Switch 1 games. You're going to wait? That's fine. But in regards to the Switch 2 being a brick, that's just a brain dead take, to be completely honest. Did I have to rebuy Breath of the Wild to play on the Switch 2? Nope. I'm using my Switch 1 cartridge to play this. Like, I didn't even have to digitally download it or anything like that. The only thing I had to get was the update, but because I have Switch Online, I got the update for free. Otherwise, the update's like $10, which is cheaper than any, new console remastering of a game I've ever seen. As long as you can play all the games from the Switch 1 on the Switch 2, you can play like 99% of the games on Switch 2 from Switch 1. The only games that aren't compatible on Switch 2 are the really niche ones like the Labo, the one with all the cardboard, and like the exercise one with the ring, and like things that have really just specific accessories that are unique to the Switch 1. Those are the only games that aren't compatible. Everything else is. Hell, there's some Switch 2 games that you can play on a Switch 1. Like, if you get a Switch 2 game that is compatible with Switch 1, the cartridge will work in your Switch 1 and your Switch 2. Do they have the same size cartridges? Yep. You gotta fetch your steed from there if you got one. I have a horse mount and come talk to me while you're riding a high saddle. Wonder if he'll take the motorcycle. The only thing you can't do is get the 4K. Well, there's extra things in the updated version as well. Like you have the Zelda voice memories. They've added in 150 voice memories to Breath. I forget how many they added into Tears that you can find throughout the game. And then you can also link your Switch 2 to the Zelda notes, which is what I'm doing to 100% the game right now. And it tracks everything. And I mean everything in the game. And so rather than doing things like, okay, I'm going after Koroks and then I'm going to go do this, I'm just doing everything section by section really easily. Yeah. You've bought a console for one game and that was God of War. I mean, buying a console for whatever reason you want to buy a console, that's like, you know, it's your business to do that. I find it funny, like all the hate, like the targeted hate, because it's just, you know, the internet loves hating on people, and you got people that don't have a Switch 2 and haven't played a Switch 2 calling it like a brick or a shit or whatever, and it's just like, what are you talking about, man? Oh, okay. Hold on, I gotta go get my horse. Fucker. Wait, isn't there a Korok up here? Like, it's okay to not like Nintendo for whatever reason, but like, just saying baseless shit? It's silly. Flower. Do you think that they're gonna give it for the regular Switch? No. They're gonna give it, those are gonna be on the Switch too. And the reason why I say that is if they were intending to do that, then the digital GameCube would have been on the Switch 1 as well. Nintendo's pivoting away from the Switch 1 completely into the Switch 2. Which, I mean, makes sense. Every console does it. You know, they'll backdate. They'll have some games going back over for a little while, for a few months or a year or so, but then they wean it off. They're definitely already in that process. We're gonna get an HD remaster for Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on the Switch 2. I guarantee that. We'll probably get the HD remaster for Twilight Princess or for Wind Waker first, since we haven't seen the digital Twilight Princess yet. My guess will be we'll see digital Twilight Princess when the digital Wii comes out, because Twilight Princess was a Wii game. You know, people are like, no, it's a GameCube game. Yeah, but they launched it on the Wii first, and they're probably going to save it for that specific reason, so that they can entice people. You know, just like with the GameCube. Nobody got the digital GameCube because of F-Zero. Maybe some got it because of Soul Calibur 2, but most people got it to play Wind Waker. They probably had a big uptick in their, you know, their Switch Online Plus store. Aw, shit. Because of people that really wanted to play Wind Waker, whether because they never played it themselves or they wanted to play it again or whatever. Like, I guarantee that. And they're going to do the same thing when the Wii comes out with Twilight Princess. Yeah, but I mean, like, when that's actually going to come out on the Switch 2, I don't know, you know. Like, I still have access to the HD versions of both of those because I went and bought a used Wii U off of Etsy that was refurbished, and it came with those games on it and a bunch of other games. Yeah, they're definitely going to be shying away from Switch 1 stuff more and more and more. I mean, I think Metroid's going to be on the Switch 1. I don't think Donkey Kong is on the Switch 1, although people on the Switch 1 can play it with people. They can get it casted to them and play in two-player and play as, what, Pauline? Yeah, Pauline. Resellers deserve 2 weeks of diarrhea. No. You think they made it so you couldn't buy online? You had to go to the stores to get it in your city? I mean, they were really trying to combat. You're gonna be in Chicago this August, so you need to do sidebar with you about any sites to see. Your mom hasn't been back in like 20 years. I'll see what I can do. See what I can come up with. Is Legends ZA going to be cross-generational? I wasn't sure. Yeah.
Ah. Hey.
Thank you. Come on, Hans. Are they okay? Yeah, they're fine. They were giving me an update on the furnace. So he flipped the board out, which fixed the one error, which is good, but it's still running an error where it thinks that there's an external fire. So essentially there's a mechanism in it that if there's like an external fire, it reacts accordingly to probably mitigate, shit. So it keeps sensing that that's happening. And then the other thing was he did a diagnostic of our central air, and it's since he refilled it last week, it's already leaked out 20%. So he's looking to see if he can come up with some solutions for us. One solution might just have to be that we go no central air for the summer and go buy a couple of window units. That was an idea that I came up with because I really don't want to spend fucking 10 grand on a new AC right now. Yep. Yeah, so basically what happened was something happened to our air conditioning. Because the leak is so severe, they think that it happened, whatever happened recently. So essentially the our central air unit started leaking R22, and basically when you have a unit when your unit gets low on coolant, what can happen is it can start to like freeze externally, and can work its way up the coil into the house, because basically like your central air is going to be like your central air is going to be connected to your furnace because it's all going to be connected to the same vents, right? So that freezing of the coil worked its way up into the furnace and fried the board and might have damaged something else, or he's not sure. That's why he's looking into it, because it was like he's been doing this 15 years and he's only ever seen this error one other time where it's saying that there's an external fire when there's not. So he's talking to tech support to be like, hey, let's figure out what we can do. So that's good. But yeah, because our central air failed, it fucked up our furnace a little bit. So it's just like, fuck, dude. Like we can't catch a break. Like we were gonna use the money that I made from the subathon to pay off bills and get caught up on credit card that we had to throw a bunch of money on for house shit and other things, and now instead it's gonna go to new shit, which that's fun. Can't they trace the leak? That might be an option, but to trace the leak, that in and of itself costs a lot of money, and our unit's like 20 years old. So we'll see how much it's going to cost to trace and fix the leak. So we'll see how much this is going to cost us. Because we're not gonna buy a new central air unit this year. They're really expensive. So we'll just fucking go fans and window units and fucking tough it out. Oh wait, no, I gotta talk to him from the horse. What? Hey, there's every day I see someone on. Oh yeah, you want to see the giant horse? Is it an outdoor unit? Yeah, it's an outdoor unit. It's an old outdoor unit. It's like 20 years old. Ooh. Bro, what? He sells 85 arrows? How did I not know this? Fuck yeah. Yeah, Tony, that's the problem. It's you can replace the outdoor unit, right? We can replace the outdoor unit, but it's going to cost like, 8 to 10 grand to replace it because they got to replace the unit, they got to replace the line, they got to replace the coil. So, yeah. Because it's a 20-year-old system that's tied into the house and into the furnace. The furnace is 5 years old, but the furnace's warranty is also out in like 3 months, we found out, because whoever did all the furnace shit didn't fucking finish filing the warranty. So instead of a 10-year warranty, it only got a 5-year warranty, so that's fun. Yeah, no, it's not cheap. So it's like, man, like we're still paying off the driveway. The driveway was like 30 grand. We're paying off the windows. They were like fucking, I think 11 or 14 grand or something like that. The chimney we paid off. Well, the chimney cost like 4 grand to fix. Ugh. Windows are wicked expensive, but like we needed them. Our windows were really bad and they were causing leaks into the house. Like things were leaking in through the flashing in the windows, and that's what was causing a lot of the leaks, like on our door and other things we found out, because after they replaced all the windows, all those leaks stopped immediately. And there was like several points in the house where water would leak in every time it rained. So like we needed that. There was no getting around that. Like we needed the windows. We needed the driveway because our basement was flooding with shit every day. So it's just like, fuck. We got fucked on the driveway. Well, it's not an asphalt driveway. It's a gravel driveway. The problem we got fucked over on about it is they filled in the driveway with like 6 feet of gravel, right? And so they had to dig through the gravel and then dig down further to get at the pipe. So like when you like the expensive thing about one of the most expensive parts about when they work on plumbing isn't the actual like plumbing and the labor. It is removing and replacing all the sediment that they have to remove and replace to get at the pipes. and then anything else on that, like if they have to reconcrete over it or stuff like that shit gets expensive. And that's what most of the cost was because they had to dig down so fucking far to get at the pipe, and that's what made it so extra expensive than what it would have been. Like, it was going to be expensive either way, but that, like, stacked a lot onto the price. Because there was just so much extra shit they had to dig up. Yep. She found the hole in year 12, jeez. I mean, like, it'd be like, you know, like, things like this happening in a home, yeah, it happens, you know, like, that's part of home ownership is something's gonna eventually fail and you're gonna have to fix it. But it'd just be nice if, like, it could give us a couple years between things failing instead of, like, everything failing in the first 2 years. And it's just like, cool, now we're paying almost a second mortgage and bills for all these repair fees and shit. It's like, fuck, man. You know. So we'll see what some of our options are, but like worst case scenario, you know, cut the unit and we'll put in some window units for now and worry about central air down the road and ride out the rest of the summer. As long as the furnace can get fixed and back in normal order, that's what's most important right now. Like, I mean, hey, but you know what, Silent Wolf? I would rather own a home and have these be my problems than rent and then be like, cool, I wonder if they're ever going to fucking fix these or if it's just going to break and damage some of my shit. You know, and in those home repair costs, you're also, you know, you're investing into the equity of your home, which is valuable. Property is extremely valuable because there's a finite amount of property and a growing number of people that want it. So heat's overrated. Well, I mean, we'll be fine in the winter for the most part, but we got to keep the house to a certain degree because of the animals, you know. And we don't want pipes freezing over. You know. Oh. I need the horse to go faster. Hey, what's up, Jazz? You're not late. You arrived precisely when you intended to. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. What? Oh, I'm so boned now. I missed so many. Oh, fuck you. Yep, screwed that up. So yeah, like if finding the leak and sealing it's we can do that for like a reasonable price, then maybe, but probably disconnect it and buy like 3 or 4 window units for the house and just rotate using them for wherever we're at. We'll see. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Fuck. You've never seen a camel or an elephant, but do the ancient Sheikah have some sort of reference? I mean, one could assume that maybe, I mean, like, one would assume that they probably had references from other lands, I guess would be. Like, I understand why Nintendo chose those, but for the lore reasons, I don't know, honestly. There's really no hints as to why, those are the shapes that they take, other than, like, it kind of fits, you know, like an elephant with a trunk spraying water, a camel in the desert. Another more permanent is mini splits, but they're pretty expensive. Yeah, I think that's what I have in my office right now. What do you get? Horse armor. But yeah, like, we really don't know. Like, my guess would be Nintendo just did it because that's what they felt was appropriate. Because, yeah, we've never really seen elephants or camels in a Zelda game that I can think of. Yeah. What? Oh, shit. Was I supposed to hit them all or just 20? I think 20. Oh, do I gotta get them all? Do I gotta hit them all to get all the armor? I probably gotta hit them all to get all the armor off of them, don't I? No, come back. Ah, you stupid horse. Man, they should have made the timer long enough that you could do it at a decent trot instead of like having to fucking speed up. What? No. Come on. It's funny when like I don't want to re-land on the horse or the bike, he does it like no problem. When I do, mm-mm. I hate this quest. Just like the Garuda archery and Ocarina, it's so annoying. Oh, come on. If it'll last. Oh, fuck. Dude, the bow broke or I would have hit it. Oh, come on. Yeah, man, today's not your guys' fault. It's just, man, today fucking sucks. Like, oh, come on. Okay, let's...
Guess we'll figure it out later. I don't know.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I want to see the first one.
Yeah.
Hydrate, you bastard!
Yeah, Garrett
Hydrate!
said that. Oh my god. Yeah, Garrett was saying that he sometimes gets that error when he does it, and then he just puts it back into whatever program he had it in and just makes sure that it's square.
It is square. It's 448 by 448 pixels.
Yeah.
That's how I always do it. It's always,
Yeah.
I always use the same template every time.
Yeah, so I don't understand. And all the new ones didn't want to.
None of them wanted to upload?
No, they were all like error, or like did an endless loop. So I wonder if it's something's up with Twitch.
Maybe.
So, yeah.
Alright, I'm waiting for him to come back in.
Okay. Hey, Tony, thank you for the 500 biddies. I don't feel like using bomb arrows. Thank you for the stretch. Is the file size under a meg? Yeah. Yeah, they're like 80 kilobytes. Like everything's normal. It's just I don't like I said, man. It's like for some reason today nothing's going my way. I was washing my favorite coffee mug, the big vase one, and a giant chip came out. It popped out of it when I was cleaning it because I bumped it. So Zilly fixed that, which was dope. But that I was like, oh man, I hope it's not a bad omen. Now, you know, we keep getting bad news from him. He can't figure out what's going on with the furnace. He's trying to figure out that shit. Our AC unit's probably cucked. So we're gonna have to replace that or buy window units and not replace it until I don't know. And it's just like, man, I would love for like with this house, like one thing to go right. Because like the worst part about it is like half the shit that's wrong with it is because some dumbass tried to fix it themselves and didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Like that's the worst part about it. Is it's literally because some fucking moron who shouldn't have been fucking working on the house and was too cheap to hire somebody that knew what they were doing decided to try to fucking do it themselves. And we keep finding stupid shit. I mean stupid shit. Where it's like, what in the fuck were you thinking when you did this? I mean, the answer is they weren't thinking. That's that. They weren't thinking. But like, fuck, man. Like, even the warranty. They fucked up the fucking warranty for the furnace. How do you do that? Nah, I don't feel like fighting a Lionel right now. Laziness, I don't know, do you gotta pay a little extra fee or something to get the 10-year warranty or some shit, and they just didn't want to because they're like, it's not gonna be my problem because I'm flipping the house kind of shit? Like, who knows, man? Because it was a lot of it were like, a lot of the shit, it looked like some dumbass house flipper that didn't know what they were doing. Okay, so you can't just walk up to him. Went down a week when you guys were over 100 degrees, damn. Oh, it's just... all the little things of today have just fucking soured my mood. Between my coffee mug, my favorite mug, between, you know, the Twitch emote's not working right, finding out that probably a big portion of, a big portion of the money that I was going to use to, you know, help pay off a lot of shit, or at least throw money at shit that needs to be paid off, is probably going to be going and dealing with this fucking shit that happened literally the week that, like, you know, you know, literally right, you know, before I'm going to get paid. It's just like, dude, I can't get a break. We just can't get a break with this shit. Like, our AC unit fucked up, fucked our furnace up. He's still not sure what's wrong with the furnace, so we don't know how much more it's gonna cost for them to fix the furnace. So it's just like, knowing our luck, it's probably gonna be like, you know, you guys might need to spend another $2,000 to fix this or some shit. Like, we can just keep stacking stuff on before we get a chance to pay off the other shit. Is there any update to the furnace? He replaced the board and it stopped the one error. But there's still the error where the furnace thinks that there's an external fire. and he doesn't know why. He's only seen something like this once in his 15 years, so he's consulting with tech and other people to try to see what solution we can do. Like right now, he's in his truck going over that stuff. Just another reason why I gotta push even harder at all this stuff, because I gotta... There's another thing on the list of things I gotta try to do. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't be the one in a shitty mood, you know. I need to fucking pull my head out of my butt and, you know, be the good streamer that I am for you guys. Alright, here's the fucking horse. Yeah. The furnace just froze. Like this was all like the furnace and the HVAC unit. It was just a fluke. The HVAC unit was 20 years old, but it was still running. And it froze. You know, it had something happened that caused it to have a big leak. And then once the coolant got down so far, then it just started freezing over, and that's what caused all this mess. Just a fucking fluke. What is wrong with his hair? Oh yeah, that's right. Until you bring him in and they brush it. Alright, let's go turn this big fucker in. Shut up. Oh, not that way. You're a great streamer and you're still human. It's good to be in a bad mood. It's completely understandable we got you. I appreciate it. But you know, it's like that, you know, don't bring your issues to work kind of thing, you know? Especially when you're, you know, like I'm supposed to be an entertainer. And it's not entertaining watching somebody just sit there fucking wallowing. You know what I mean? Boredom.
Ah.
Alright, I need a Yiga person to jump me so I can get their bow so we can beat that stupid thing and move on. And I can get back to Korok hunting. You know what, we'll just Korok hunt around here while we wait for a Yiga dude to jump us. There's one up here. Okay. Where's the fucking rock? Seriously? Yeah, I know that's up there. Oh, fuck it. I'm free to vent? I mean, I basically already vented about what's bugging me, you know? Just want... Like, it'd just be, like, it'd be nice if we could go a year without the house needing something critical that's extremely expensive, or their house having something fail is extremely expensive. Your bow. There really are. There really are. Thank you. Seriously, shout out to Anonymous, whomever they are. I mean, I know who they are. Because I know everybody that donates, but I won't say anything. Thank you. Ugh. Thank you. And I'm sorry I'm being such a fucking sourpuss. You know, there's worse things that could happen. There's worse things that could go wrong. There's worse things I could be dealing with. It could be worse. I need to keep my glass half full. Normally I'm a pretty optimistic person. You know what the irony is, though? The irony is that the straw that made me just be like, ugh, was me getting so excited to upload the new emotes that Zilly did. And then Twitch being like, no, when we've never changed anything in the emote process and we've done hundreds of emotes. Is anyone here not subbed right now? I don't know. What? 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 you guys you work with was like, hey, do you like Zelda, right? And he said the Hyrule Edition 3DS XL and a Wii U, and I was like, as I would have caught them both for $250. Nice. Oh shit. Oh, nice. You guys ready? Yeah, I don't think anything's bad on there. Yeah, we're good. Dude, Cherry Bomb, thank you for the 100 biddies. You want to see what happens when you guys get to level 20? Level 20 is the... Well, level 20 would be the new record. So check this out. Ready? Here is the emotional support Hudson. That it wouldn't let me upload. There's the level 11 hype train Tim Pigtail emote that Zilly made. There's the walnut, so you guys can call people walnuts. And then there's the mirror. They didn't send me the slutty knees one, though. They didn't send me the slutty knees one. Sorry. All right, let me pop this back up. Guys, thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. Dude, throwback. That Mario emote's funny. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I will fight a Lionel. I'll even do you one better. We'll save. I'll pop into my one file of Tears of the Kingdom if you guys hit a level 20 hype train, and I'll do the 3 Lionel fight. Because I have a save saved right at the 3 Lionel fight on one of my accounts. I know I do. That's if you guys can hit a level 20 hype train, that's what we'll do. There's 30 seconds left on this level 9 hype train, though, just so you guys know. What's the 3 Lionel fight? So there's one glitch in Tears of the Kingdom that I like. And that is fighting 3 Lionels at once in the Lionel Coliseum. Oh, yeah, no, I do. Like, for example, I'm able to write off part of the mortgage per the square footage of my office versus the square footage of the house, because this is my workspace. I think we can write off some of the electrical usage and stuff like that, too. There's certain things we can write off because I work from home. Yeah, so, but I mean, like, you know, definitely... Maggie, definitely hire an accountant and make sure, you know, get yourself a good accountant and... Wait, what am I wearing? You know, get yourself a good accountant and, you know, let them know everything that you do, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, you can do this. Home costs, insurance, electricity, heat, mortgage, taxes. Does that only work if you don't do standard deduction? Really curious about that since you work from home now. I think you have to. Yeah, no. Talk to Tony. I don't. So like this is yeah. So this is huge for us. Like, you know. You're gonna have to contact them. I mean, they're real professional. They're real nice. Mm-hmm. I was early. I know I'm not doing a lot of damage to him. I'm trying to keep him from regenerating. Oh, come on, the pump fake, you piece of shit. No healing. The pump freaking piece of shit. Rotten bastard. Dude, he did it again. Will you fuck off? Dude, do something besides these two attacks. Dear fucking God. You gotta be kidding me. I'm hitting it at the right time. There we go. Dear God. There we go. Don't worry. Don't worry about what. Oh, I wasn't worried about that fight. Oh, no. It's because he was pump faking. He was doing a slight pump fake, and that's what kept getting me. All right, there's your Mazkasha fight you guys unlocked. Well, the refight. Pump fake? Yeah, we're playing Master Mode. So in Master Mode, Guardian Beams like that, the timing of them can vary. There's 3 timings for Guardian Beam blasts, and that includes Mazkashas. There's the normal timing that is in regular mode, and they do every time. There is the quick fire, where there is no charge up, it just goes dip, and then they fire it immediately. And then there's the pump fake, where they freaking hold that shit like they're an Elden Ring boss. You know, frozen in midair, about to do his power attack, while you're like, do it! Oh my god, just fucking happen! And then they're just floating there waiting to attack you, like, yeah. So, Master Mode makes parrying those beam attacks back interesting, to say the least. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's riskier to parry Guardian Beams in Master Mode because of that, because there's no consistency. It's just a randomized thing. They could do the pump fake a million times in a row. They could just do regular shots a million times in a row. All right, we're back, connected. Where am I? All right, we going south. We going south to get these Koroks. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, so I will. You quit Elden Ring before beating the first boss. Before even beating the first boss, it was a great game, but you were trash. Now you're not talking about the first boss with all the arms, right? You're talking about, oh wait, I hope you're not talking about the tree sentinel either. What's up, Mike? Welcome in. I would recommend giving another shot. The one interesting thing about Elden Ring is you're not locked into a boss fight. You can circumnavigate the boss fight. So like that first one with the multi-arms, you're supposed to lose. Like you can win, but it's kind of designed to teach you that, you know, the game can be brutal and there's enemies that can fuck you up. And then immediately after you go through all the shit in the beginning and then you see the big gold guy on the horse, the tree sentinel, like he is beatable, but you're supposed to avoid him and come back later. It's supposed to teach you that lesson that, you know, you're going to find overwhelming enemies and you will eventually be able to beat them, but maybe not right away unless you're, you know, insane or like, you know, just fight them so many times that, you know, you can beat them. Because really, those games are about tenacity. It's can you beat the game or will the game beat you? Because if the game gets you to quit, that's how the game wins. Oh, you bastard. And 3, 2, 1, now, early. There we go. Oh, you mean like Margaret. Okay. Like the first big quote-unquote boss. Got you. Yeah. Like I said, though, the key attribute to be good at those games isn't like being a cracked gamer or anything like that. I mean, yeah, you can be, you know, there's cracked gamers that are really good at it. It's being tenacious, because eventually you'll get better at the game and you'll learn it and then you'll beat it. That's the true meaning of the whole get good. Like, people like to use get good as like it's an insult. But I mean, it can be from like some fucking, you know, shit talker, but really, like, when I tell people get good, it just means like, hey man, you're gonna have to learn the fight. You're gonna have to learn your character a little more. Like, I can tell you how I did it, but like, it might not work that way for you, you know? What worked for me might not work for somebody else, so it's always best to kind of like, you know, figure out what playstyle works best for you in those situations. But, you know, some people don't want to do that with those games too. You know, they don't enjoy sitting there and bashing their face off a boss until they finally beat it. You know, for some people that's like the opposite of a good time, which is valid too. How many Koroks do I have left? Probably like 300 and something, if I were to guess. You always get him to like a quarter health, but those damn golden daggers were impossible to dodge. Oh yeah, they can be a pain in the ass. They can definitely be a pain in the ass. I bet you could beat him. I bet you could beat him. Especially if you got him down to a quarter health. Yeah, that means you're almost there. That's what you're worried about with Duskbloods for that very reason. You casually get time to play games, so to be forced to play online against people who spend a lot of time won't be as fun. Yeah, that's very true. You're doing Breath of the Wild 100%, then Tears 100%, and you're dreading the Koroks. You've only done like 130 of them so far. Are you playing on the Switch 2, or are you playing on Switch 1? Because I know helpful resources for both. Unless you're trying to do like a no... unless you're trying to do like a no guides or anything for the Koroks playthrough, which is respectful. Crazy, but respectful.
Fury is ready.
So yeah, unfortunately, I will be taking tomorrow off, but fortunately, it will be for the best. You're on Switch 2? Use your Zelda notes. Zelda notes make 100%ing easy peasy. So if you've got the Nintendo Switch app, go into there and then pull up Zelda notes, and then you'll be able to link your Zelda notes, your Nintendo Switch app, to your Switch 2. So right now, it is literally tracking everything for me. And it's showing me all the stuff that I haven't gotten yet. Hold on, do I have that picture still on? I might still even have that picture. I could show her. Alright, there's that lady over here. Actually, let me grab these. There's 2 Koroks right by here, which means I'm gonna have to fight this motherfucker anyways. Does the app work if you start in midway through, though? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It'll update, it'll match your game, and it'll remove everything that you've done. So, like, here, check it out. Here's, like, the zoom in of my map, but I have everything selected. So, like, all over here, I've gotten everything, and that includes quests. That includes... Because, like, here's everything it tracks for you. Shrines, towers, stables, villages, buildings, shops, other places. The other places are your named locations, which, in my opinion, are worse than the Koroks. Hidden Koroks, Taluses, Hinoxes, Moldugas, Lionels, main quests, shrine quests, side quests, captured memories, and then the Princess Zelda voice memories as well. And I even know how much my map completion is right now. I am 66% of the way done. I mean, it probably looked a little fuzzy because of the camera, but you get what I mean. Oh, and you also get a daily bonus, which I always forget to do. And you can trade items between Breath and Tears. An Electro Meal. That's stupid. Does it track link farts? You gotta pay extra for that. Yeah, I was surprised I was expecting this to be mid as fuck, like the app. Like, I was expecting it just to be like, oh yeah, here's the Zelda Notes app, and then it does nothing, right? That was exactly what I was expecting. And instead, where is unable to connect? Hold on, reconnect. Come on, you bastards, because that's what I get for showing stuff. Do I have to close? I might have to close the app out and reopen it. But yeah, guys, thank you all for your patience. Sorry I had to step away for that long, but you know, it was really important that I do that. What kind of items can you trade between games? Anything that's compatible in both. So like weapons, diamonds. I think just weapons. I think mostly weapons and shields and stuff. Oh, and you can upload photos. Does it count how many Lionels I've bullied? I think it does. It does track all your stats, so it tracks how many monsters you've killed, how many times you died, stuff like that. Is it up here? It's up here. You love Ravio. Link Between Worlds, one of your favorite Zeldas? Mine too. Mine too. Ravio's probably my favorite NPC. No. Okay, we can salvage it. I'm using the Switch 2 Pro controller, and I fucking love it. The buttons on the back. But I mean, if you have a Switch 1, you can use your Switch 1 Pro controller still. Like, if you have a Switch 1 Pro controller, you can use that. Yeah, crap. I'm not gonna be able to get it back up there, am I? Nope. Alright, plan B. Why did I do that? Yeah, if you have an OG Pro controller, it works. The only thing that it won't do is the home button won't turn on your Switch. You'll have to manually turn on your Switch. But you can use a regular ass Pro controller. 100%. Yep. Yeah, you'll have, like I said, you'll have to manually turn your Switch on. That's all. How can you customize the back buttons on the Switch 1 controller? There isn't a Switch 1 controller back buttons. Or do you mean on, like, how do I customize these? What is it? Or no. Controls. Oh yeah, what is it? Oh, yeah. You hold home. You're hopping off to go mow the lawn? You're glad that you're working out for the... Yeah, I am too. Like, it could have been a lot worse. The fact they're gonna be able to bang that out in a day? Crazy. They're gonna have a 3-man crew out here tomorrow. They're gonna be here from like 8:30 to like 6. So what I might do, because so what that means for stream for tomorrow is I am gonna have to take tomorrow off. And thank you for stopping in, Witchy. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the biddies. And how much you like you get? How much do you like the you got tattooed? It was you that got tattooed by Silly, right? Recently. How's your tattoo doing? Good, it guarantees that we're here till Friday. Yeah, that's true. Cause so like I'll have to take tomorrow off. I might do. Wait, what? Is there another one? Wait, what?
Guidance activated. In this vicinity. You have reached your destination. Guidance deactivating.
So why isn't the Korok
Rivali's
going
gale is
away on the... Hold on, maybe if I back out and then reopen it. There we go, it had to resync. Or start at 7 p.m.? I mean, I could. I was thinking about doing like a little bit of a late thing, but I'm not going to stream for 12 hours. I'm not going to stream from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. though. That ain't happening. So that'll fuck me up for the next day. You know what I mean? Yo, thank you guys for the combo. Yeah, after having workers at the house all day, spoons will be low. Yeah, especially because, like, it'll agitate the core. It'll agitate the Corgos. Well, it'll agitate Hank. Tula won't give a shit. Tula loves people. Every time Tula sees people, she's like, ooh, someone that can pet me? You gonna pet me? Like while we were trying to talk to the technician, she kept jumping up on his leg and we're like, Tula, stop. Because she's like, Pet, look at me, I'm so short and adorable. Pet me. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll be off. I'll see what I can do about setting some stuff up and fixing some stuff, or maybe I'll just sleep. Maybe. It depends on my spoon level, honestly. Maybe we could do like we'll do like a few hours of like MK World or something like that. You vote take the day? I mean, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, you know. Take the day. I might do my napping tomorrow. I might do some napping. I mean, that might be nice, you know. Because I don't want to bug them too much, you know, because they're going to be doing their thing. Get out of here. Yeah, it ain't a subathon without something major happening during the subathon. Oh no. Got here. But yeah, I'm thinking in a couple hours we'll get some Mario Karting going. And tonight I gotta clear out some stuff to make sure they've got plenty of space for the work tomorrow. But on the bright side, another part of our house is getting a full update. Dude, it's not that I need a nappy. I just really fucking want one. I'm not a big nap person. And what I mean by that is not like I dislike naps. It's like I'm generally not a big nap person because I just don't get tired like that during the day. To where I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna take a nap. Kind of like, I just don't, you know, like I pretty much go until I'm ready to sleep or like I pass out on the couch and take an accidental nap. Alright, let's show a picture of Lady of the freaking Guardian. This lady has a weird attraction to Guardians, and I don't like it. You've officially decided that Kerrygold's your favorite butter? That's good butter. That's what we get. Thank you, Amanda. Yep, I'm the type of person that once I'm up, I'm up. But sometimes, you know, if like I got an off day, I'll lay on the couch, watch TV. It's usually like if I'm laying on the couch watching TV, I'll just like doze off, and apparently I snore like a motherfucker. Sweet Roscoe? Oh, I gotta get her pictures of all of them? Fuck. A Laffy Taffy joke. If I'm gonna get her a picture, I'm gonna get her a good one. The master of the fine art of rolling over and going back to sleep and napping. Yeah, what I do is like when I like, oh, the worst is if I wake up at like 5 or 6 in the fucking morning and I'm awake and I'm just like, oh fuck. Because I'll lay there in bed and try to fall back asleep, you know? I'll be on my phone, I'll be doing whatever, trying to fall back asleep, and then usually I just lay there until, like, it's time for me to get up anyways, and then I get up. Sometimes I'm lucky and I fall back asleep. Sometimes. But then you're done at like 3 p.m.? Yeah. No idea. You're a morning person? The irony is like, I'm kind of a morning person, but not really. And what I mean by that is like, when I need to be a morning person, I am. But for the most part, like, I used to be a big night owl, but like, work made it, previous jobs I had made it so that like, I had to start being on a more normal schedule. But like, I noticed that I find that I thrive a lot better in like a later schedule, but because of the way I stream and everything like that and the time frame that I picked up, I tend to like, I did the best of both kind of shit. Like, that's why I start around like 10 or 11, because then that gives me time to be a lazy fuck if I want to be a lazy fuck, and I'm still late sometimes, so it's like, whatever. Yeah, might as well check. Yeah, that's fine.